I did my nails yesterday. I'm gonna get to packing. You don't need to see any more of this. Okay. I thought it'd be fun to sort of do a week in my life / a week of knitting. And I'm starting today on a Friday. So happy Friday. It's currently July 10th at 7 p.m. And I've just been spending my day knitting on this super long I-cord. It's been never ending. I spent my day doing a little bit of work, and then I went out for a treat this afternoon, which was really nice. Took a really long walk, and I'm surprised I got through it because it was so humid. Oh my god, I think I missed it.
That must be such
that
a,
is
like
so
if you're so
cute.
small, that must be such a huge...
That is terrifying. But that was fun. Got myself a little bit of coffee soft serve ice cream, which was delicious. And got to catch up with a friend. And I'm back, and here we are now. It's been a little bit of a weird time for me. I'm a recent graduate, and I am still applying to jobs right now and trying to find out what my next move will be professionally. So even though I started sending in applications for different things months ago, I'm still waiting to hear back, and it's not the best feeling knowing that your future is like lying in someone else's hands, and knowing that they may not even really be considering my application in the same way or with the same consideration that I used to like write all of those applications. It's been tricky mentally, but I know that I'll find something soon. I've just had so much free time, especially after coming out of a grad program where I was sort of running around every day and was always, looking towards my next goal. Anywho, this weekend I'm hoping to go to the farmer's market. There's a couple that happen around here every Saturday and Sunday, so it's just a matter of which location I feel like going to. But I think it'd be fun to sort of vlog that, and I think it'll get me outside of my comfort zone a little bit, try something new, so that could be fun. And this is meant to be like a week-long vlog, but I may record for longer just because I do have a trip coming up, and I feel like it'd be fun to figure out if there's any sort of yarny things happening where I'm taking a trip to. Maybe there's some yarn shops or, things of that nature that could be fun to document, but we'll see. I think this will also be a really good opportunity for me to get outside more and try to find some fun activities going on, especially because I'm a homebody at heart and I love to just sit inside and knit all day. I do need to, get out there and enjoy my summer, Anyways, I'm just going to continue knitting away at my I-cord, and I'll check back in with you when I have something else to share. Oh my god, I just got exciting news that I am going to be participating in my first ever test knit. Wow. I am so surprised because I knew that the test knit was happening, and just, I don't know, I didn't apply right away because I've applied to a couple others before, and I don't think that I was really active on social media at the time. I maybe had like one or two little posts, but I'm not even sure how much of that is a factor, but I don't know, I guess I'm trying to be more consistent and like share, things that make me happy and whatever. Anyways, I applied to the Stingray Top test knit by Vera Grazia, and I love watching her videos. She is one of my big inspirations that has like motivated me to share more of my knitting and all of that. And I was scrolling on her stories and saw that she was like closing the application with like an hour to go, and she had posted it like 55 minutes prior. So I was like, wait, suddenly I'm like getting the rush, like I just need to apply, just why not? So within 5 minutes, I'm like trying to log into my old Gmail account that I created for this YouTube channel, and couldn't remember the password, and then I had to like reset the password, and anyways, I finally logged in, and then I submitted the application and was kind of panicking because I wanted to give a really good answer to explain like why I want to be included in the testnet. And I don't know, I was like typing and like deleting what I was writing and kind of overthinking it, but I just wanted to like express that I just really love her, like, I don't know, I love her creative outlook, and I'm just motivated by her as a person. So I'm so excited to be able to support her. Oh my god, tripping over my words. But yeah, I just opened my email and I'm like, is this a mistake? Like, is this gonna be an email like letting me know that I wasn't accepted? Like, I don't think she would go through and like send a rejection email to everyone. So I'm like taking the time to read, and yeah, I got accepted. So that's exciting. Now I just need to like read through the details. I'm gonna join the little Instagram group chat, and then I need to do a swatch of my yarn, see if it's what I really want to use. And yeah, I'm so excited. So that's a cool update that I did not expect whatsoever. That's gonna be so much fun. Besides that, I have just been working on my I-cord from yesterday. I finished attaching it to the body, so now I'm just knitting the other strap, and I think I'm about, I would say like halfway through the strap. So I've got like 15 more inches to go, and then I can bind that off, weave in my ends, give it another steam, and try it on. I feel like the contrast color looks really good, like it came out really nice. And I'm just happy that I was able to repurpose my stash yarn. And I still have a considerable amount of that merino left, so I'm thinking it would be nice to knit a little lace shawl or perhaps a bandana. I think that would be cute. What else? Ooh, I did my nails yesterday. In case you haven't noticed from a lot of my other videos, I really love Pinterest, and I use it for almost everything. I have, how many boards? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. I have 47 boards on Pinterest. That's actually crazy. That exceeded my expectation there, but not all of them are public boards. I have some private ones just for like random things. I do have a nail inspo board, and I was inspired by this picture, and it's for this like butter yellowy nail design with gems. There was a couple others that I saw. This one has like flower gems, or like this one. I might do something like this next with the stripes. Ooh, that's so cute. But I don't get to do my nails that often because I am a violinist, so I do need to keep them short most of the time. But since it's the summertime and I'm supposed to be going on a trip soon, I just decided to grow them out and paint them. So they're doing pretty good. They're pretty healthy, and I was like taking good care of them for a while so that I could prep for this. And they look so satisfying. So it's been fun to knit with my clickety clackety nails. That's basically it. That's all I've been up to. I just ordered some food, and now I'm going to eat, possibly do some work later, and then finish up my night with some knitting. I'm so excited about the test knit. Like, wow. Who could imagine? Who could have thought? So I've had a little bit of a chill morning. Went for a nice walk. I sat in the park for a little bit and I tried to film myself knitting, but that part of like recording in public is still really awkward. It was my first time trying, and that's why the angle is like so close. It's like zoomed in, but I'm very low key. I'm a very inward person, so I didn't want to attract any attention to myself, but I had a peaceful time just knitting in the park for a little bit. Picked up a couple of things that I've been needing, and now I'm back. Nice slow Sunday morning. I was gonna go to the farmer's market and try to record a little bit of that, but my anxiety would not let me. It simply would not permit me to do that. So I didn't end up going. There wasn't anything I needed in particular. I just kind of wanted to walk around. So yeah, I went to the park instead and had a great time. Recently ordered a new pair of needles. I don't have the US 3s in my set. It's like a 3.25 millimeter needle. So I ordered that and it should come on Monday or tomorrow. And I'm excited because I need them to swatch a couple of yarns. I have this one, of course, but I know that my gauge on this, if I hold it single-stranded on 3 millimeters, it's going to be too small for what I need it for. And then if I hold it double on like 3.5s, that's like pushing it, it'll be a tighter gauge. And then also I'm unsure if it'll match what I need it to, but then if I hold it on 4s, it'll be too large. So I just got the needle that I actually need, and I'm gonna have this as my backup yarn, I think. I'm not sure yet. But I also ordered another fiber that I haven't used before. It's the Drop Saffron, which I believe is a cotton linen blend, and it's a sport weight yarn, so just slightly thicker than this yarn, and I think it'll work well on the 3.25. But I have to cross my fingers and hope that I can hit gauge. Usually when I knit patterns, I don't worry so much about it because I'm making modifications as I go, whether it's in length of a garment because of differences in row gauge, or like actual changes to the different features of it. Not necessarily construction, but just like different collar shapes or sleeve lengths or things like that. But this time I need to knit, exactly to pattern. So I want to make sure that I'm hitting gauge. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the needles come during the daytime so that I can try with this yarn, and then I'll have to just wait until the other yarn gets shipped out. I think that's mostly all that I've been up to knitting wise. I was working on that I-cord again. I think I have maybe 12 more inches to go, so staying strong. Almost there. Anywho, that's what I've been up to. So I think I might get some work done now, and then I have a bunch of chores to do because my friend is coming over later and we're gonna do a night where we cook dinner, and I feel like that'll be fun, but I definitely need to straighten up the place. There's a lot going on. Hello, it is Monday the 13th. Today I have been doing basically the same thing I've been doing every day. I did some work in the morning, took some finished object pictures of my Lemontini top and then my Thelma top, which was exciting. And I did like a short reel. I have another one that just needs some cool music to put in the background. I think I need to also update my knitting journal so that I can list like all the yarn and my modifications and all that, especially for the Thelma, in case I want to make another one, because I love it. I love it so much. So I'm really happy with the way they turned out. I'll insert footage of what they look like here. They are also going to be featured in the video that comes before this one, so you may or may not have already seen them, but here you go. And besides that, I have been working on this test knit. Ooh, sneak peek. of the Stingray top, and I did a beautiful swatch. I mean, look at that. That is so pristine. I don't think I've ever knit a swatch that neat before, but it turned out perfectly. I'm exactly on gauge, which I feel like I got really lucky with, so I've just been working on that. Besides that, I do have a couple projects that need to be finished eventually. I was working on those shorts, the sandog pants, but modified, and I had mentioned that I undid the increase section and sort of frogged a couple inches so I could make the rise of the shorts a little bit higher. Sorry, we're not centered. But I frogged that a little bit and rejoined each leg in the round. So I need to just finish. I just kind of put it aside and got excited by other things. But for my trip, I realized I leave next week, so I would like to have that done by, I don't know, I guess this weekend, or perhaps I will work on it at the end of the week and then knit on it while I'm on the train. Or maybe I'll want to knit on other things. I don't know, we'll see. Because I think I'm going to bring that, the Lemontini, my Thelma, my rose top for sure, and then probably the Pippa tee so that I have the matching set. And perhaps my Cascade yarn that's left over because I may want to cast on while I'm there. For that yarn, I haven't figured out what I'm using it for, but I'm thinking about knitting another t-shirt or perhaps like a summer sweater. So we'll see. That is yet to be decided, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to go. It's gonna be so hot, so I need to figure out what I'm packing. I haven't given that any thought, but it's okay. It'll get figured out eventually. I still have a week before I leave, a week and a day, and then even then I'm traveling home first, so I'll be home in New York for a couple days before I have to hop on that plane. I think that's all for now, so I'll check in tomorrow. We'll see what we get up to tomorrow. Probably the same thing. It's feeling like Groundhog Day a little bit, but that's okay. I'm enjoying it. Had to throw on some pants because I realized I have mail in my mailbox, and I thought it'd be fun to open it. Why not? First thing is a shirt that I ordered. If you are a Vanilla Maze fan, then this is for you. If you're not, that may mean nothing to you, but that's okay. I ordered this t-shirt, and it's gonna have her two cats on it, Miso and Chai. And I got the brown one with the pink text, and I think it's gonna look so cute. So let's open. It is so cute. Oh. OMG. Wow. It's perfect. Vanilla Mace. And I got a medium so that it's a little bit oversized. And then I can wear it with my favorite brown sweatpants. Should I try it on? Why not? It's gonna be so cozy. Wait, hold on. And then these are my fave sweatpants from Zara. Look at the color match. Wow. Miso and Chai. So cute. Just got out of the shower. So, excuse this messy bun. Just have to mention, life hack, get yourself a walking pad and knit while you walk. Because I knew I needed to knit on this and work a bunch of increases. And so I was like, okay, let me place a stitch marker, you know, this much from the end. I need to increase 5 times, so that's like 10 rows. And I placed the marker so I knew where to stop, and then I just like went on the treadmill until I finished. And it was like a solid 30-ish minutes. And I put on a little YouTube video and was just in the zone. So it's been a good way to get movement in my day. And then also, like, I'm kind of distracting my brain from doing something productive while doing something that's like more mentally engaging and like exciting. So, life hack. I think I'm gonna head to bed now. Or no, I'm fully lying. It's 9:30ish. So I'm gonna watch YouTube for a couple more hours while I knit and then head to bed. And then I have to wake up early for a meeting tomorrow, and that's about it. I also need to like drink more water. I'm a flavored water girl. I know some people are haters, but hey, I mean, whatever works to get you to stay hydrated. Gotta chug, gotta knit, and relax until tomorrow. Just got a call from my mom asking me if I can come home earlier, so just booked a spontaneous ticket, and I'm gonna be on my way back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So I decided, why not do a quick packing segment, and you can come along as I pack some of my knitwear for this trip back home to NYC. And then I also need to pack a couple of things for our trip to Tennessee. So, hey, why not? I've got a couple of things laid out so far. This is my pile of knits, summer knits specifically. Of course, have to bring my Thelma. It's recently finished and was made just in time for this trip, so it's definitely coming with me. This is my Lemontini, also finished in the nick of time. Let's fold that. This one's merino, so again, it's not like a huge issue. The ones that'll get super wrinkly are the ones with silk yarn. I think this is cotton merino. This is my second version of the Kimsole number 9. I have a gray one as well, but that one's using, my gray one's using regular merino wool. And I think it also might have some sort of mohair, I don't know, fluff. So that one's hot, but this one's cooler. It's cotton merino by Knitting for Olive. Should be pretty light, but it does wrinkle easily. Probably because of the cotton content. There's also, oh my god, there's a stain on it. There's a makeup stain on it. If anyone has any tips on how to remove those without agitating the fibers too much, let me know for sure. I was debating on bringing my poncho because I feel like it'll be pretty hot. Even in like an indoor situation, I don't think I will get cold enough to need a layer like this, but then again, I'm not sure. Pippa tea, debating on bringing this just because I've worn it a couple times when it's been warm out, and the yarn that I used is a little bit scratchy. This is the Cascade Hampton, and when I get sweaty and hot, like especially in this region and in this region, the yarn sort of scratches up against my arm and there's more friction than I would normally like. So this one will be placed to the side because I'm not sure yet. The only thing tempting me to bring it is that I will have finished those matching shorts. It would be nice to wear it as a set, but I'm like, is it worth it? I don't know. I have plenty of other commercial t-shirts that I love, like this. I have this t-shirt from Uniqlo that is, I have it in red, navy, brown, and white. And I think I'm gonna bring all of them because I love them, because they're so breathable. Let's see the fiber content. 96% cotton, 4% elastane. So it's like super stretchy and whatever, but it's nice and breathable and it keeps you cool. Like I love that. And so it might be worth it to bring something like this and just leave this behind. For the last of my knits, I think I'm gonna bring my rose top. This will wrinkle a lot, so I definitely do need to bring my steamer. And I think that concludes the knits that I'll bring. all of the other things that I have are either packed up in storage at home, or they are either not finished or not yet casted on. I have yarn coming, which now that I think about it, I'm gonna miss that shipment. Really disappointing, actually. I need to figure out what to do about that. Anyways, besides that, I have 2 tops that are in progress that I'm definitely bringing to work on, and hopefully one of them will get done so that I can also wear it on this trip. Okay, I'm gonna get to packing. You don't need to see any more of this. Okay. So I realized that it's actually been a few days since I filmed. I think I got like a short 2-second clip of me knitting in the car as I was driving around. But I have arrived at home, so I'm back home at my family's house, and I have only been knitting on one thing, and it's for a test knit that's upcoming. That's been my main focus, especially since I finished 2 other projects recently. I've just been working on this to make sure that I'm doing so in a timely manner. The other knitting related things I've been working on are related to Instagram and YouTube stuff. So I've been editing some reels and stuff and trying to post more consistently on there. Everyone's been so nice, and I'm just getting so much inspiration and motivation to continue posting on all platforms. So that's been fun. I'm here a little bit earlier than I need to be because we don't leave for a trip until we don't leave till Monday, or no, I'm lying, Tuesday maybe, no, Wednesday. Oh my god. So yeah, we have like a full week. It's been kind of yucky outside, very hot, very humid, and if you're from the Northeast and also Canada and other regions in the north in general, you have probably been experiencing the effects of the wildfires happening in Canada. So it's just been very smoggy, lots of smoke in the air and other particles, and it's not very pleasant to be outside, and the air quality is not great. I'm sure it's way worse in other areas, so I don't know. I'm hoping that it clears up for the people that it's affecting the most, but I've mostly been indoors for that reason. And I spent the day outside yesterday, and I think it kind of messed with my respiratory system. Like, I feel like I have a sore throat coming on, and I do feel a little bit congested. I need to figure out how to balance that, because I do want to be, going out and exploring while I'm here, but also I am a homebody at heart, so the air quality is making me stay in my comfort zone, in my safe space. Hopefully this is not boring. I don't know. Trying something new, okay? And whatever happens, happens. Back in my little cozy knitting spot. It is the 18th. It's been a long day of running around, running errands with my family. And so I didn't do much knitting, but when I did, I picked up my stingray top, which I showed a sneak peek of last time. I haven't been showing too much of it because I'm about to do a whole video on that, and you'll see that very soon. Besides that, my self-drafted tank. Today was the first day I picked it up in a while, so I just did a couple of rounds, and it's working up slowly because it uses 2.5mm needles, so I kind of just work on it here and there, and I'm not expecting to finish it in a hurry or anything. I did go to the mall today and got a bunch of stuff to take on that trip of mine. Since I ended up packing a little bit less than I anticipated, I ended up sacrificing a couple of my clothing choices, and I left a bunch of stuff back home. But since I did that, I figured I could get a couple more summery tops that aren't knits that are mostly like cotton. Yeah. And then a couple of dresses slash skirts, or like one dress and a skirt. And then also this steal for a pair of shoes. Okay, let's get into it. This top, where's it from? Reformation. I don't really shop there that often, but hey, why not go all out, you know? Okay, enough yapping. This gingham top, very my style. It sort of fits and flares, and then has this really nice white lace trim at the top and a scrunched back, or smocked. So it's nice and stretchy and fits well. Has nice adjustable straps, a little zipper at the side. Beautiful, lovely, very darling. Next, we have this burnt orange top. It's this cute top that also sort of fits and flares. It's got these buttons that run down the center, which are not currently buttoned up, but you get the vision. And then it's got these sort of bustier cups and some darts down the front and the sides, and also adjustable straps, and also a zipper on the side, which I didn't notice until now. So in the changing room, I could have really helped myself out there instead of ripping the front of it open, but that's okay. Yeah, she's cute. Love her. Also, I like that this comes down past the belly button. I feel like a lot of my summer tops are cropped, and it's nice to have something that just has a longer silhouette. Beachy dubs, if it sounds like I'm whispering, it's because I am, because everyone's sleeping, and it's easiest to film at night when I'm like not disturbing anyone and also not like interfering with family time. Okay, next. This is a classic for my summer wardrobe. I was talking about the dress that I almost packed but didn't. It's got a similar vibe to this, where it's got like a band at the top that's more fitted, and then it sort of flows out, and it's this white like textured top. This is very similar, except it's a more like linen-y texture. Next, I saw this dress and freaked out because number one, I love the colors. Number two, I love the patterns and the sort of like patchwork vibe. I love that it's fitted at the top, and it's got these cute little bust cups, and then it sort of just, it hugs the waist, and then it flares out and it's flowy at the bottom. It's like my perfect dress. Okay, again, sorry for the framing change. Last but not least is a skirt that caught my attention from a mile away, and I just have no words. It's 100% cotton, and it's beautiful. Okay, last time, I swear. Okay, here's the skirt. As I was saying, it's this 100% cotton skirt, and it's this beautiful mango shade. I just really love how this looks against my skin, and in the sunlight, it's just chef's kiss. So yeah, that is my mini little haul. And oh, last thing, I had a Macy's gift card that I needed to use, so I went in there just browsing their shoe section and saw these. I think I have like 2 pairs of heels. That's all I own. I just am not a shoe person. I got my Adidas, which I wear every single day. What else? I have a pair of flats, my black concert shoes, and that's about it. And then those 2 pairs of heels, which I got last year, or in January. So we have a third to add to our collection, and I paid $30 for these. They're so cute. They were on sale. Actually, I didn't even pay $1 because I used my gift card, and I still had $20 left on the gift card. Wow, what a steal. They may not be your cup of tea, but I love them, and that's all that matters. I'm very excited to wear those pieces. I know that they're going to be in my wardrobe for years to come, especially that skirt. Wow. I think I'm going to hold on to that until I die. Not to be morbid, but yeah. That is it for tonight. I think I'm going to knit a couple more rows and then head to bed. And I'll see you in the morning. I am going to end out the video here, but thanks for coming along with me this week, getting a little peek into the things I'm working on. I currently have to go run some more errands, but I will probably add a couple more clips in just for fun. But If you like this video, please leave it a like, subscribe, and thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Sorry for the hushed outro, but I gotta go. Bye.